we are trying to unblock the veins of the tubes. Those of you who know a Marwa tube, once there is a stone and you pull, your jaw will hurt you. We have a system in place in local government, right from up to the bottom. But the system, in some instances, it has rotten, that we need to clean the wound. And it is painful because some of the people we are touching, they are campaign agents, campaign managers. Most of the people in Public Service Commission, District Service Commission, they are chairpersons of campaign agents of the former MP, former minister, current minister. So you are going to touch where it hurts. Others are husbands of members of parliament, girlfriends of members of parliament, but we should not. No. We should not discriminate. In places we have worked.
We have a point of procedure, Honorable. Otherwise, I support you 100%, and that's why when you are coming to my constituency, I even went to welcome you, and you helped me discover what I didn't know, some of the things that came out.
I addressed some of those concerns. Now they have re-emerged. I remember that time I worked closely with the Honorable Rafael Majezi. Now these are things that can be resolved very fast. In Imbarara, they had similar problems. I had a meeting with them, my last visit in Imbarara. They sorted it. They had a chairman who had become a landlord. That chairman was removed. So we told the marketing master is the in charge, but then there are departmental leaders, 2 per departments. So we shall do the same application. Only the contractors who built those markets, all of them need to be jailed. They put low gauge iron sheets, very low gauge iron sheets. The markets, we have had the same problem. Now this, I will need to ask the contractors who are given all these markets to fix that, or else we blacklist them from doing any kind of business. 2, the issue of landlords in a market, the president made it clear. Politicians, actually, what Honorable Karim did inform you that there are politicians with stalls, which is wrong. So I will involve the commissioner of markets, local government, shall hold a meeting to submit a list of the people who are eligible to get. Whichever politician has, that will be potea. We give it to the poor who don't have stalls. Markets were designed for the poor people, not for the rich. So, right, Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, wherever you are, we shall remove the rich.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I would like to appreciate the Minister for Local Government, Hon Balaam, concerning markets in this country. Honorable Speaker, government injected huge amount of money for putting up markets across the country. And if you look at other markets, for example, Gulu, the design alone, the moment you entered in that market, is like you are going inside the oven. The roof is too low. In fact, the quality does not correspond to the amount of money which was injected. I thank Honorable Minister for your activities across the local government. What you are doing is going to eradicate corruption in the local government. And I pray that you continue with that activity. Move across the country, investigate all those ones who are given contract for the markets. Those ones who are not serious, you arrest them as you normally do. Thank you.
Right, Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, whoever is involved in a shoddy deal, whether it is 3 years, 7 years, 10 years ago, it remains shoddy. They will pay back, they must vomit, and they must face the law. As simple as that. So, the problem in Mbale market is the same problem in Kabale. In Kabale city, there are people who have been crying. The original occupants were denied. Then those who had the money, the Ruth Achengs, were able to, not this Ruth Acheng of Kabale. There's a lady called Ruth Acheng of Kabale. They were able to get stalls. So there's a lady called Ruth Acheng of Kabale. So we are going to sort it. Ambarara was sorted. Mubende, I met Honorable Smaya of Nope. She took me there, we resolved it. And even we actually gave the poor who had not gotten, the original occupants were given 4 stalls. We got stalls, I asked them where did the stalls come from, but they were able to find the stalls of those people, which had been taken over because they were voiceless. So Honorable Karim informed the traders, for now let them pay the previous amount, till when I come there probably next week or the other week, I'll come there and we have it resolved. Thank you very much. Submit.
Thank you. Now, Honorable, I would propose that you formally, you as a minister or as a ministry, you inform them, not Honorable Karim Masaba. Okay? Because it's you with the executive authority. He has raised the matter. If you could inform them today evening, so that they are not paying that huge amount as you come to resolve the matter.
I'm also obliged, Right Honorable. Let me have a letter given to him in the next 10 minutes.
Thank you. But don't go away still, need I have some few issues. Colleagues, as you can see, we have to adopt other ways of working. And it seems to be effective. It's working. So we have to adopt. Dr. Wakida?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I will use Rule 55 of procedure of this Parliament on a matter that is urgent of a national nature regarding the manner in which the State Minister of Local Government has been conducting her businesses in a fight against corruption in the eastern part of Uganda. Mr. Speaker, the government policy to fight corruption is supported by all of us here. Corruption bleeds our health centers, it bleeds the schools, and every aspect of this society. However, Mr. Speaker, the method being used in this fight collapses the very essence of governance. Over the last few days, the State Minister, and I will repeat, the State Minister for Local Government was in Budaka District. In the case of that period, a number of outrageous things happened. I saw for the first time a medical doctor being publicly harassed and arrested in front of the people they have been treating at the facility.
Maybe, Dr. Wakida, what I didn't tell you, when your time is up, you ask for more time.
Can you please give me more time?
You did.
I request for more time.
No, just I want you to get this first.
Yes.
Okay? Just take your seat for a minute first. Because you did it when you were in electricity. Yes. You continued, and I saw the discomfort of members because they know how strict I am. Now I saw you repeating it, and you're clever, you don't give me your face. So let it be just the last time it happens. Yeah. He has not been here, he has been...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
He has been indisposed.
I saw the health workers being arrested. I saw the parish chief and LC1 chairpersons being summarily ordered to be sacked. At one point, the parish chief was told he's not supposed to work in that parish because he's not born from that parish. Teachers head teachers were dehumanized. Mr. Speaker, this approach is a violation of the Constitution. It violates the Local Government Act, the Public Service Standing Orders, and the principles of natural justice. Unless this country has become lawless, unless a country that I know is a constitutional country has become a jungle, the results of this kind of character creates fear and demoralization of public servants who are already understaffed, they are underpaid.
Well, Honorable, I'm just waiting for your prayers because, yeah. Yeah, prayers, Honorable.
I want to ask this House to censure the method that the Honorable Minister used and uses on work. I also want this House to direct the Minister to immediately desist and hand over all of the cases to the relevant authorities. Direct the Committee on Local Government to give us a report on the activities of this particular minister. Right, Honorable Speaker, if this is not done, then we live in a country that is lawless. I beg to see it.
Thank you. Now, Honorable Dr. Wakida, do you agree with the principle?
I agree with the principle.
The practice is the...
Yes, I agree with the principle, but I don't agree with the methodology.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Honorable Minister for Local Government.
It's really unfortunate if that is true what he has said, that is what the Honorable Justin did. I wasn't there. She was in Budaka with the IGG. So I don't know what transpired. We normally hand over to the people to manage the arrest because me, I'm not an arresting officer, but I can ask them, what do you think? Don't you think this is your case to manage? But it depends. Was a doctor found with money? Was a doctor found getting a bribe? If there was no bribe and it was a hearsay, I can't allege that the man is corrupt or should be humiliated. We are really sorry to the doctor and the people of Budaka for such incidences. However, in some places where you have seen those arrests conducted, those are confirmed cases. In Maracha, where a health center fund of one sub-county where the member of parliament comes from was, a health center wasn't put, but the health center was upgraded to health center 3 status with one shed, without a toilet, without a store where to keep the drugs, with just one bed for inpatient, and they put a signpost, health center 3, but 650 million was released by the Minister of Health to be spent. So when I reached there, I asked DHO, who was in charge of this procurement. He said, that is DHO. So he said, now you DHO, I think now you need to be managed. And he was taken. So I mean, that one, do we need further investigation? So they said, you take and manage. Then, in some scenario, you find workers like a road contractor, fully just telling you this is a pit latrine, when the pit latrine has no hole, it has no pit. So such a person, you want him to be given flowers. That person doesn't deserve flowers, but he deserves to be managed by those people. So the anger amongst Ugandans, actually Ugandans in his place, in a honorable...
Information.
Okay.
Information.
Honorable Marshal, you don't access a microphone without...
Now, right honorable Speaker, in Honorable Marshal's place, we gave them 900 million to make 1 kilometer of road in Panyamul. So last week, the president said I should go to Papakwach. When I reached there, I went to Panyamul. I found the road, they had only done 10 meters, and on account, the man said, money, 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 money. I asked how much? We have 12 million. Town clerk, where is the money? Say, Honorable, we have 12 million. Where the material? Material is there. but there is no material. So should such a man be given flowers? So that one is also managed. So I know Honorable Mwiru, being a good lawyer, he will say this is wrong. But Honorable Mwiru, wait when it comes to your constituency. When they eat a city school, that is how you'll appreciate that some people need not to be handled with patience and politeness. They annoy. That sends a message to all the corrupt. Don't do corruption, but we shall do things within the law. We shall do things within the law, and it is proper to give someone a fair earring and a fair handover. I don't touch, I don't hold, I don't have a sale in my car, neither does she. But I will talk to Honorable Namere to make an apology to Honorable Wakida and his subjects and the people of Budaka. They deserve proper apology.
Now, Honorable colleagues, so when the member submitted this matter, I passed it on to, and you helped me discover what I did.
Patience and politeness, they annoy. That sends a message to all the corrupt. Don't do corruption, but we shall do things within the law. We shall do things within the law, and it is proper to give someone a fair earring and a fair handover. I don't touch, I don't hold, I don't have a sale in my car, neither does she. But I will talk to Honorable Namere to make an apology to Honorable Wakida and his subjects and the people of Budaka. They deserve proper apology.
Now, Honorable colleagues, so when the member submitted this matter, I passed it on to the concerned minister, Honorable Namere, and I even gave her a call. She was supposed to come, but I think she must have been held up, because usually I don't want ministers to be ambushed, especially on such matters. So yes, so I hope. The only thing she told me, I remember, was Honorable Wakida is not from Budaka, okay? And number two, no, that's what I was told. Number two, she went there on assignment to go and handle that matter. So that's what she told me. But I hope we will get time. But so my proposal would be, maybe you update this house on what you've done. Even you never know on the methods where people are even feeling some discomfort. If you explain to them here, you'll find everyone is having a buy-in. Otherwise, me, I support you 100%, and that's why when you are coming to my constituency, I even went to welcome you, and you helped me discover what I didn't know, some of the things that came out. Okay, so I know your name was mentioned, so you can, as rope, you can just have a minute, but I hope it's not a rebuttal.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, yes, my good friend, Honorable Minister, mentioned my name, but my concern is the constitutional amendment he has just made on the presumption of guilt on the floor of Parliament. So I'm only wondering whether we should expunge, because this is a house of record, and under our Constitution, Article 28 presumes innocence of an accused person until someone pleads or he has been proved guilty. So I would seek your indulgence on whether that amendment should be expunged from the record.
No, but I don't think he said one is guilty. He says he hands you over. Okay? He hands you over to be managed. He can't give you flowers and he hands you over. So that's the formal process. That's procedure, Honorable Rose.
Thank you, Right Honorable. I'm the Vice Chairperson for Committee of Local Government and Public Service. This letter, I think you sent a copy to us, and we are sitting tomorrow. Would it be procedural right for us to first sit, iron it out with the ministers, and then it comes to the floor of Parliament? Thank you.
No, I wouldn't want it to look like it's a fight or contest between Dr. Wakida and the Honorable Minister. in doing our work, each one of us, we usually meet all these occupational hazards. So what is important is, how do we go about them? Okay? How do we appreciate them? Do we see them as opportunities for improvement, or we think it's someone is trying to interfere with my work? Okay, you're summoning so and so, it becomes an investigation, you want to come and report? No. But the usual updates, if you feel that this is one of, but in general, not a specific incident. Okay? No, Minister, you wanted to say something? No, colleagues, time is up, and I can say time is not.
Right Honourable Speaker,
Yeah.
I just need to inform the whole House that today we had an interaction with the Park local government, which was full house, led by the chairperson, Honourable Betty Bachireke Namboza, and I think they will update the House with whatever we have discussed. However, we have another interaction with another committee tomorrow. But the matters at hand are simple, honourable colleagues. We are trying to unblock the veins of the tubes. Those of you who know a Marwa tube, once there is a stone and you pull, your jaw will hurt you. We have a system in place in local government, right from up to the bottom. But the system, in some instances, it has rotten, that we need to clean the wound. And it is painful because some of the people we are touching, they are campaign agents, campaign managers. Most of the people in Public Service Commission, District Service Commission, they are chairpersons of campaign agents of the former MP, former minister, current minister. So you're going to touch where it hurts. Others are husbands of members of parliament, girlfriends of members of parliament, but we should not, we should not discriminate. In places we have worked.
We have a point of procedure, Honourable.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. Just my point of procedure is to the Honourable Minister. In the Speaker's communication, we were told that no committee works, no committee meetings shall take place when Parliament is in session. Therefore, is it procedurally right for you, Honourable Minister, and the Chair of Local Government Park to have meetings when we are having session? Thank you very much.
Thank you. No, today there is special permission because you remember we're on matters of electricity. So we said, since we are on a very specific matter where we are not going to make a resolution, but where members are going to be voicing feedback from their constituents, then we can allow committees to sit that time. But if there is any other committee sitting now, okay, or when there is plenary, that wouldn't be right. I thank you for raising that. Yeah. Honourable, I'm not holding the floor. Rules don't allow me.
Right Honourable Speaker, just to let you know, the same member who's complaining that why did the committee go on, though it was with your permission, he was among the members in the same committee. He sat next to me. He attended. Anyway.
Procedure, Honourable Javira, but let's conclude this, Honourable colleague. It has become a debate now.
Yeah, no, thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, you have just guided that the Honourable Minister and his colleague, the Minister of State, come back with a report. But the Honourable Minister is telling us that the committee will come back with a report. We don't know whom you have instructed to come back with a report.
Now, Park local government, their work is limited to matters raised by the Auditor General in the Auditor General's report. So they cannot be handling these issues because the Auditor General has not yet touched on them, even if he wanted to introduce himself, to interest himself in the same. So, Honourable Minister, I wanted, it was in my opinion, because I'm not instructing him to do it, but I was was giving him my opinion that it would be better for him to come and update us, and for purposes of mobilizing all of us to understand what he's doing, where he's going next, what he has discovered, so that we all be alert. And what I saw, if colleagues, we could do barazas in our own constituencies, the way Hon Balaam did them, and the technical people come, you know, it would do extremely well. It would do extremely well. So that's why I was telling him that it would be good for him to bring us on board, and we see whether we can even replicate what he's doing, because he will not be going everywhere all the time. So now, Minister, we can conclude. Do you think you'll be able to come and update us?
Right Honorable Speaker, I will avail